Your little nose, sniff it out. Hey, there we go. Let's put that one over there. Microphone's a little bit in the way of my screen. Let's move it over there. Close the music window. There we go. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, students from the flat plane, wherever you live. If it's sunlight or nighttime, it don't matter. Yeah, it's God's time. That's all you need to know. God created animals 2 by 2. The animals went in 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah. The animals went in 2 by 2. Boys and girls is how I'll explain it to you. Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes. Women have rounded, close set eyes. Men have bigger noses. Men have bigger teeth. Men have wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes. Women have close set eyes, so they get a narrow dental arch with a sloping jawline and a pointed chin. This, in general, gives a woman an upside-down egg shape to their heads. Men have big, square blockheads. We sometimes refer to it as a cannonball because it's almost as wide as it is long. A woman is nowhere near as wide as it is long. This is why we say FTMs have a long face. We're looking at the female skull. She has a 5-head, he has a 4-head. Excerpts of copyrighted material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for much formal payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Right there. Dink. Let's say hello to... Oh, I didn't copy and paste the stream. 1 second. Give me a second. Find it. Where's your biscuit? Find it. Pause. Copy. Copy address. Go to Twitter. Go to tweet. Oh, you can't handle Jordan Maxwell's a girl. Well, you should pay attention in class then, you dipstick. Blocked. Can't even be asked. I can't. I'm too long in the tooth for it. Bink. I'd love to sit and argue with internet trolls all the time, all day like I used to, but I don't anymore. That way you don't get paid. Bitches. Right, where are we? Home. There we go. Good. No. Can I just go back? I don't want that bloody thing going. Do I like Ryland Clark? No, I don't. I don't like any celebrities. I think they're all fake and awful people. You've only got to look at... Bam Margera and her girlfriend. It looks like the Jezebel. It does. Flat Earth Jezebel. Put the Flat Earth bet on. Looks just like her. They will wink their eyes and stick out their tongues. Just remember this. I'll tell you what. We'll start with Waco. The Waco catastrophe. Let's have a look at that first. No. Waco siege. Waco characters. Documentary. Waco television ministries. No, Waco siege. That'll do. Oh, I didn't say hello. Sorry, 1 second. Let me come over and say hello to you all. Who was first in tonight? It was Tubbs. Hello, Tubbs. Cable came second. Salam alaikum. Adrian Byrne came third. Top of the morning to you, Adrian. Kyle, ooh and about, how you doing? Judy Penman's out there. Hello, Judy. Sylvia, how you doing? Anna Souza, Bombardier Chick, how you doing, sweetie? Bernie Shepherd's out there. Welcome, Nina. Welcome, Susanna. Welcome, Susanna. Georgia, welcome. Bernie, we said hello to. Tim Cunliffe's in the house. Hello, Tim. Hello, Luke. Many blessings, sunshine. Just some dude just stopped to watch Adam when he shared a pic of his girlfriend. The full guy's name is Illusion for a reason. I already said this. V-shaped clavicles. Yeah. If they're collecting money and predicting stuff, it's like watching The Simpsons, isn't it? You know, all that. Matt Groening. Oh, we should do Matt Groening. Let me put Matt Groening up there as well. We'll do Matt Groening tonight. Groening. That's who I'm looking for. Look at the egghead straight away. Close set, rounded eyes. Look. We'll come back to you. We're looking at the Waco siege. Oh, what was his name? I can't even remember his name. The Waco Massacre. Waco Siege. It's still the same thing, right? David Koresh. That's it. Straight away, I've got a problem. As soon as I saw Koresh's head, I was like, they're really pink lips. Really, really pink lips. Eyes are close set. I'm lacking jawbone. The neck is long, don't get me wrong, but the shoulders don't quite look right, do they? It's not uprooted. I think it's the Waco wives that triggered me. It wasn't Koresh. I looked at one of the wives, one of his wives, and I was like, that's a dude. It's a dude. So apparently, Waco, Koresh, tiny T-Rex uppers. He reminds me of someone. Is it Howard Stern? Who am I seeing? I'm seeing someone. Maybe even Owen Wilson. I'm not sure. The wrists are really thin. I've got no meatball knuckles, which I'd expect on a man. I don't think there's a gate for Koresh. Oh, let me just go back one. Something just caught my attention there. Oh, it's a policeman. It's a policewoman, should I say. Caught my attention, lovey. Let's go back. Let's go back. There are only a couple of pictures for Koresh, I think. He's got a big schnoz, hasn't he? She has, though, hasn't she? Again, here, I'm seeing someone. I just can't think who it is. It's not Ted Bundy. No, it's not Ted Bundy. It's someone, though. Oh, I know it is. It's Steve Perry from Journey. It is. It's don't you dare try and tell me that this is that David Koresh is played by Steve Perry from Journey. Don't you dare try and tell me. I bet there's a video out there. It's Steve Perry. I'm saying a young Steve Perry now, not the old Steve Perry. That one there. That's who I'm seeing right there. I'm seeing Steve Perry. David Koresh. Small female skull, close set eyes, pink lips, deep philtrum. It was the husbands. Is this the husbands? This is the husbands, isn't it? Yeah. He had two husbands, apparently. She had two husbands. Apparently, he took a load of people off grid, made his own encampment, if you don't know the story. And then it all turned sour, and police were called and the FBI turned up. Oh, we're the FBI. We're the FBI. We're taking all your tomato plants, your cabbages, and your beetroots. Apparently, there was only farming and not costing anybody anything, which the system doesn't like. Flat as a pancake. Look at that. Horizontal. Right across the board. Koresh. I see small T-Rex uppers. I see sloping shoulders. I see a big five head. I see a rounded soft jawline. I don't see an... There we go. What's that? I've never seen that before. Is that him or is that a TV show? Well, there you go. Played by a woman as well. Look at the hips on this David Koresh. That's not David Koresh. That's an actor playing David Koresh. When looking at TV stars, it's like shooting fish in a barrel because it's all of them. But they only write about their own. They only televise their own stories. As far as I can tell, they only televise their own stories. They may let some through and nick the idea. You know, like someone says that they wrote The Matrix and someone stole it off them. Flamingo thought, I don't know who that is. Waco Division siege survivor Samuel. Samuel survived the siege. Samuel's got big Bruce Lee trousers and a flamingo foot. I've got problems automatically with this survivor. You see, when the survivor's walking wrong, and then the whole... If the leader of the cult is inverted, what are the chances that any of the survivors are normal people? Because the whole story is tosh. Oh, Samuel. That's one hell of a way to stand. I love the way your leg bends at the back and curves at the front. It's a very strange position to be stood in. And there's Koresh again. I'm still seeing a girl. It is a girl. Final answer. It's an FTM. Look at them pink lips. That is a small female skull. A small triangle. And I know how wide that is up there. It's just covered in curls. I don't think there's any pictures of Koresh walking. Problems with a policeman, woman. Problems with a survivor. Problems with Koresh. It's a TV show, folks. We're living through a TV show. They play bombing drills, fire drills, crushing drills, Waco drills, siege drills, anything. And they play them off as real life, even though all they're doing is running a drill. And the public falls for it every time. Is that really David Waco? David Koresh? It is, isn't it? That's not the actor. I'm still seeing Howard Stern. Back in the jawline. There's no gates for Koresh, I don't think. Let me just have a look in my backfire. 1 second. H's file. Koresh. I don't know. Koresh, I think. Koresh. Let's have a look. Koresh. Where does that name come from? Do you know what? I've got this tingly feeling it comes from a country that I'm not allowed to mention. I've just got this feeling. I got a feeling. Welcome to the show. What is that doing in there? Is that a tiger? Is that really a tiger? What is that? I've never seen an animal like. Is that made out of wood? That's made out of wood, Peter. Firstly, I was the first person ever to transvestigate a donkey's ass. Now, I'm transvestigating wooden sculptures. Oh, my eyes are old, my wheeze are neak. That is made of wood, isn't it? Yeah, it's a sculpture. Go back. That's for the people that died or didn't die. Did they die? If David Koresh is a woman, the survivor walks like a flamingo, the policewoman was walking full in line, what are the chances of this happening? Janet Reno was Attorney General at the Waco siege. Janet Reno. Who's Janet Reno? Oh, well, that's a dude, isn't it? Size of his jaw. I'm done. Oh, my gosh. Look at his hat. Oh, we're done. Shoulders. Neck like a Scottish pine tree. Head like a bowling ball. Do you know, he actually looks like a waxwork, some type of wooden sculpture. He looks like he needs a coat of varnish. I'm just saying, oh my gosh, look at these two. Every day something makes me giggle. Today it's Bill Clinton's squashy face versus the bowling ball head. Well, look at them shoulders. Oh, he's a big fella, is Janet. Janet. Oh, that's just a dude. That is just straight up. That's just a dude. So at the Waco siege, this fella was in charge. This fella pretending to be a woman, look, raising his hand as an oath and a pledge to look after the American people. It's bollocks. They don't care. It's like the ones that are allowed to speak about, oh my gosh, look at that. That's just a big old ginger honey monster right there, isn't it? Look at the neck on those two. That looks like Bill Murray. It's not Bill Murray, but well, there you go. We are looking at Janet Reno. You got to be kidding me. What is look at these clavicles. They look like Boeing 747 airplane wings. His neck looks like a Scottish pine tree. His head's the size of it. Look at that upper arm. From shoulder to elbow. Look at the left. It's over a foot long. Will Ferrell doing Janet Reno. A woman playing a man playing a woman. A man playing a woman. It's just so messed up, innit, this world. The backwards world we live in. Oh my gosh. It's just look at them meatball knuckles. Every day, in every way, I get a little better at this. We're done. Janet Reno's a fella. Deep set eyes. Size of him. Do you know what? I've got to take that picture. I can't resist it. Where was it gone? No, where's the ginger honey monster gone? Oh, do I have to go all the way back? Where are we? No, it's David Koresh. Oh. There, that one. Oh, I like both of them. I've got to take them both. I'll save that image. And I'll save that image. What a ginger honey monster that is. It really is. Look at the side. It's a brute. It's an absolute brute. Oh, you farted, aren't you, man? Oh, God, dog. Why can't you do that outside? Just come indoors to let me whiff that. Right, let's go back to David Koresh. There we go. David Koresh. Matt Groening, what's that one? Steve Perry, I'll get rid of that. No. That one, Peter. Okay, Koresh, backfire. What are we saying? Have we got a David Koresh? We're just about to find out. Dink. There is a Koresh. Right there. Right, it's only a skull check. It's not even a skull check, look. It was triangle check. That's how long ago I checked this. Female digit ratio. Said he had a small wrist, didn't I? Look at the tiny shoulders on her. David Koresh. Female digit ratio as well. David Koresh. All right. So Waco, what a bag of bollocks that is. I swear I'm seeing Howard Stern constantly. That gentleman's got a very funny looking walk. And a big ass. Waco Riverwalk. No, that's not what we're looking for. That's the actor again, right? And that's the actor. It's not David Koresh. That one is there, though. Based on the upper arm, the witnesses, the survivors, the small face, and the husbands with the big faces. I know who I'm seeing there. James Blunt. I'm seeing James Blunt. You're beautiful. James Blunt. James Blunt. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's definitely David Koresh. If anybody tries to tell me in a video that David Koresh is James Blunt or James Blunt plays David Koresh, I'm not having it. I'm not having it, but that's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing James Blunt, especially when he was younger, versus David Koresh. Same facial structure, that's what it is. It's the same facial structure. Right, that one's done. Let's do Jim Jones, the Kool-Aid cult. Jim Jones. So Jim Jones got a load of people to follow him into the wilderness. Where was it? It was the jungle somewhere, wasn't it? Was it in Brazil or somewhere? I can't remember. It was somewhere in South America. Wow, that looks like Steve Coogan. I really thought that was Steve. If anyone tries to make a video saying whoever that is Steve Coogan, I'm not. Jim Jones, widest in the hairline. She's got a small mounted face, a really long, deep top lip. Look at Filtrum. It's been messed up. The Cupid's bow's been messed, but it's not a wide mouth. Look, it's a small mouth. I'll tell you who has got a wide mouth. That fella there, he's got a big mouth. It's Jane Fonda. It is Jane Fonda, yeah. Jane Fonda's massive mouth versus Jim Jones's non-existent mouth. Again, I don't think... Let me put Jim Jones in the back part. I don't think I've got gates for this one either. Jim Jones. Maybe I do. I just can't remember. I've done so many. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll go after Jim Jones's gate if he's got one. Who's that? No, but he looks like Richard Branson. He's got a right 5 head on him. Another dove Jim Jones. This one, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Del Boy. Is it Del Boy I'm seeing? No, I'm seeing someone else. Maybe a Russian. I'm not sure. Jim Jones. Apparently, when you got to the camp, you had to give him your passport and then you couldn't leave. It all smells, it reeks of flip-flop lies, the whole thing again. As soon as I started reading up on Jim Jones. So, basically, the story, if you don't know the story, Jim Jones was some sort of pastor. Said he was God. Took a load of people into the jungle with all the valuables and that. He kept all the money and the valuables, everything in. The people were starved and impoverished, apparently. I don't know how much truth's in any of this because it's a flip-flop story. But apparently, I haven't got a Jim Jones. Well, I ain't got a Jim Jones. I thought I did have a Jim Jones. Oh, I don't even have a skull check. Wait. Maybe my back file's missing it. Maybe I spelt it wrong. Jim Jones, search. Is that Thunder? I think that is Thunder. Yeah, Jim Jones. I haven't covered it. Oh, I thought I had done. Right, okay. Let's come back. Jim Jones. There can't be any walking pictures, surely, if I haven't covered it. Walking. That's the wrong Jim Jones. Whoever that is, it's a bitch. None of these are Jim Jones. It's a different Jim Jones. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Jim Jones cult. There we go. That's a really big set of hippie trousers, and that's a strange gait you've got there. Yeah, there's no pictures for Jim Jones. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing Colonel Gaddafi. That's who I'm seeing. I'm seeing Gaddafi. He's got a widow's peak, look. I'm definitely seeing Colonel Gaddafi. A young Colonel Gaddafi. Apparently, Jim Jones said they was all going to go meet God, and he forced them all to drink Kool-Aid. And in the morning, when the CIA got there, or the FBI, or MFI, or KFC, one of those alphabet letter agencies, everybody there was brown bread. They was all dead. I don't believe it. I don't believe in any of it. The survivor's got a broken leg, a flamingo foot. Whoever this is has got a right 5 head on it. What happened during the Jonestown massacre? Look, the minute you've got this image sealed, that's an FTM straight away. Sealed. In the bag. Close set eyes, pink lips, deep filter. I've got one of them big schnozzes. And of course that beautiful movie screen projector head. Look at the size of that 5 head. No clavicles. Screaming woman at me. There he is. The same person, inline footfall, foot and knee looking outwards. That is a very big hip on that police man, isn't it? He's got really high set trousers as well, that one. And that's a flamingo foot in the background. No, that actually, I don't know. That arm's hanging akimbo as well. Whoever that is, this survivor, another survivor, people lie on the ground. It's an FTM, given away by the way she walks. Shoulder tilted forward into the walk. Jim Jones Massacre, it's a load of Kakiasakias. Yeah, that was an aerial photograph, look. 900 followers. 900 people. Gave them all Kool-Aid, orange juice, that was tainted. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Jim Jones. He looks a bit like Roy Orbison there, don't you think? Don't make a video telling me that Roy Orbison played the part of Jim Jones. We're done right there. It's a baffo. It's an absolute baffo. Another fake pastor pulling people into the pit. That's what I call it, the pulpit. Absolutely no neck, Jim Jones. Again, I don't have a meme because I don't have gates on Jim Jones, but skull check reminds me of Gaddafi. Reminds me of a pop star there, Morrissey or someone. I can't think who it is. Flock of seagulls, something like that. It's the haircut that's doing it. The squashed down face. Jim Jones, biological woman, proven by the people she hangs around with. What time is it? Oh, let's do another one. Is there another cult? They're the 2 cult ones I could think of. Waco and Jonestown. Timothy McVeigh. Timothy McVeigh's the Unabomber, isn't it? Oh, isn't this the one they say that's he's what do you call it? He's what do you call it? A CIA agent, or he's an agent as well. Now he's supposed to have been killed, and then the agent that's running. Oh, I'll show you in a second. They do look similar. I'll give you that. McVeigh, 6'2". I've got beautiful eyelashes, even though the picture's blurred. Beautiful eyelashes, small high set ears. I've got a sloping, rounded jawline. I see a young girl, small dental arch as well. Very feminine chin. They look like slopey shoulders, Timothy. I'm surprised the other picture hasn't come up with an FBI agent. There's an FBI agent right now who looks like Timothy McVeigh. They've all got... This is the Trump shooter, this one, right? That one's the Trump shooter. They've all got these eggheads with these long chin bones, look. High set ears, wide ass movie projector screen foreheads. Looks like Eminem. It does look like Eminem. Yeah, you're right. Before someone puts a video out saying that Justin McVeigh is also played by Eminem, it does look like, really does look like Eminem there. You're right. It's the long top lip, the Cupid's bow look, the soft feminine eyes. I don't think there's any gates on McVeigh walking, are there? Walking. Jules Holland, like the other person. Not this one. Done. Justin McVeigh's a woman. Look at that inline footfall. I can't see the feet. I don't need to. I know it's a woman. I can see it's a woman. Skinny arms. Look how skinny the arms and wrists are. She's got big hands, though, for a woman, but there's no meat on her, look. She's got a shoulder tilt. She's in full mints. Have I got Justin McVeigh? Let's have a quick look, see. Because I'll take that picture otherwise. Justin McVeigh. Actually, let's get rid of that bit and just put Mc. Justin Mc. Search. Once it searches, we'll see if there's any more gates. That's a nice gate. Shame it's not a full picture. No, there's no other pictures. Hang on. See more. See if we can get this one. That's the one, Agent Dave. Thank you very much. Paul Wysopple. It didn't come up. Paul Wysopple. This is the one. And it does look very similar. I will give you it. It does. It's uncanny. I reckon it's mother and daughter. Or maybe even sisters. Twins, maybe. It is uncanny. But again, because I know what they're doing with the skulls, my gut instinct still won't let me say it's the same person. It's very similar, though. Very similar. I will give you it. But as I said once before, or a few times before I've said it, I was at a party when I was 12, 13 years old, out of town. I was in foster care and I was taken to a school disco out of town where the people who run the children's home live. And there was a boy there. And when I got there, a group of girls all started pointing at me and whispering and then pointing to the side of me. And I don't know what made me look, but I just decided to look where they was pointing. And to my left was a boy who looked just like me. And the only thing I can possibly imagine, because my dad was a player, is that my dad had an extramarital affair outside of Grimsby. Not far away, only 20 miles outside of Grimsby, with some woman. And she had a boy, and he really did look like me. It was uncanny. He looked more like me than my brother does. And my brother looks like me. But this kid looked like a pea out of a pod almost. He even had the same curly hair as me. So it's possible that it's just a doppelganger. It's a doppelganger. Right, that's a good question though. I still don't think it's the same person. I don't. When they put these skulls side by side, it messes everything up, don't you think? Look. I would say more chance of them being family members than as it being Justin McVeigh. I'd say this was his brother or cousin or something. I don't know. All right, let's go back. There's my bomber. I haven't got him, so I can. Is there a better picture than that? That is nice, though. He looks like Eminem there. He really looks at that sloping jawline of a woman. It's not squared. It's not a right angle, is it? Look, it's sloped. So does that policewoman's there. So does this policewoman's. Is that you there, Timothy, from the back? Oh, it is. Full mince in it from the rear. Nice. I'll take those two pictures and add it. Save images. Oh! It's done it again. Why does it keep doing that? I didn't touch the bloody remote. Back. Save image. Back. That really does look like Eminem there. The is this the Unibomber? Is that what they called him? Oh, Oklahoma Bomber. Sorry, my bad. He's not the Unibomber. That's another one, isn't it? You know what? I think that might do as your 50-50. We'll try it. Save image. McVeigh, done. Give me another one. Matt Groening can wait. Can you do the NXI Vim cut? What is that? Have you spelt that right? NXI VM cult. I've never heard of this. What is it? NXI is a cult led by Keith Rainier, who is now a convicted racketeer and sex offender. Is also name is of the defunct company Rainier founded. Right, images. That's a woman. Final answer. No neck. No Adam's apple. Long top lip, deep filter, and Cupid's bow, small mouth, close set, rounded eyes, and a flat forehead. That looks like David. What's his name? Oh, it's a movie. Oh, we're done. Who's that? Is that a real person? Producing documentary. Oh, it's a documentary. That's an FTM. That's a dude. Look at the size of that block. Look at this egghead. How the face draws inwards. No shadow casting. This one, boom. Absolutely massive blockhead. Tyler Hansen got... Yeah, he does look like him. Watch him. Have we got a thunderstorm coming? I think we've got a thunderstorm coming. Or unless that's a plane. What am I listening to there? What is that? What is that meant to mean? Oh, he had a sex cult. Alright. This one had a sex cult. What, with a load of dudes? That's Keith. We're done. That's a woman. All day long. Look at the soft eye. Bright eyes burning like fire. Oh, it's a blurred picture. It's a woman. Final answer. Small dentals, pink lips. We're done. All day long. Wonky chin as well. If that's not an actor. Is that an actor? Is that him? That's him. That's one of the victims. Nancy Salzman. Son of Man Code. Final answer. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. There's another one on the right. They both got bowling ball heads, look. She's got a little hand, hasn't she, for a full-size man? Burning like fire. How can a light that burns so brightly? That's just a bunch of dudes with boobs. All day long. It's like shelling peas. What's his name? Keith Raniere. Right, that's an FTM. Final answer. That is him. Oh, if you won't show me that picture. There it is. It's an FTM and that's an MTF. No shadow of a doubt. Sloping jawline. Small chin. No trachea. And these are the victims of the sex cult. Why can't I see their big, massive bowling ball skulls, please? Oh, they're just dudes. Get out of here. They're just dudes. Let's see if we can get Keith's gait walking. No, but we got all the bloody victims lot. Boys with boobs, straight legs too. And the solicitor looks like a big girl with a shoulder tilt. So does this one in full mints. That looks like Joe Biden. Why are you walking in line? You got a big set of arms and shoulders for a girl. You're telling me he took advantage of him? Could the real Mike Tyson please stand up? We're looking at Keith Raniere. That is Thunder. Oh, that's big and that's close. Holy moly. It doesn't say it's going to rain like this. It's going to rain. Got a thunderstorm coming. They had to be scarred. They had to be branded. Really? They had to be branded. With their own letters of their own name, is it? Leaders of sex cult. It's a shame there's no gates on him. There's no gates for him. The solicitor's got inline footfall, look. Look at the way the leg curves round. Another one there, look. When it's got Getty Images on it, look, you're looking at flip-flops. Shoulder tilt as well. Another solicitor lawyer. And there it is, look, full mints. The whole story's tosh. The minute you start seeing everyone involved flipped, then they've got to be flipped, right? The whole story's flipped. That's a woman. Final answer. Widest in the hairline, close set eyes, small features, a long top lip with a deep filtrum and a cupid's bow, high set ears, and a sloping jawline. Might have had a chin implant. Might have. It's an egghead. Final answer. It's a little woman. Suit don't fit.